The disappearance of Melinda Ford. The disappearance of Melinda still remains an unsolved history. It's a cold case file. Oral history, as told by the elders, is that she was an unlisted passenger aboard the Titanic. She was traveling as a personal caregiver with a European contractor. April 1912, the Titanic hit an iceberg. I thought about jumping overboard, says Melinda, but I was too scared. Then I thought about sliding down the ropes, but oh my God, they were shooting and all black faces in sight, nor would they give us life jacket. Then the water forced me into the sea. I swam towards European lifeboat, but they pushed me away. Then a big, large wave grabbed me, and it forced me. It twisted me around like I was dancing. Of course, my ancestors continued to search. They used dancing to tell the stories. They told it through folklore. They told it through history. They danced and they danced. And they continued to search and search for me. But I remained lost at sea forever. But you know what? Our ancestors always come back to tell. You can't keep our history hidden from us. So right here, I'm putting Maurice and Martell in the same category. You guys are putting them in the same category. Y'all remember that, don't y'all? When my soul will not admit that. Look at here. He wouldn't even do his marriage vows with her. But that's a male chauvinist. But anyway, here go Maurice. So Maurice and his wife battling cancer, right? Well, let's move on down. If I can move on here. Okay. Let's see, right? Oh my God, let's see. Anyway, this is about Maurice. Maurice, did he even watch the playback of the episode? Anyone with any sense of empathy will be sensitive in this situation. He's an arrogant, along with Martell, insensitive, along with Martell, self-centered individual. These are Carlo men's. Kimmy deserved better. She should not be put in that position. Not, pun intended, a sad case of a man. So these are the Carlos men. Certified treacherous, manipulative, and evil. Love and Marriage Huntsville fans slam Maurice for putting his physical needs before Kimmy, you guys. Yes. Maurice Scott recently appeared on Carlos' podcast, where he opened up about his and Kimmy relationship. This is not the first time that the reality stars needed to be intimate with his wife has been called into a question. Don't forget, Dr. Francis encouraged him to look beyond the act and to embrace his wife as a person in order to form a deeper connection with her. So these are Carlos men's. He said it's her duty to just roll over and suffer for me. Carlo men's. All of them are insensitive, manipulative, downright criminal attitude. Carlos men's. Today we're talking about Carlos men's. I notice all of them have one thing in common. They are male chauvinism. Male chauvinism is when a man feels like the men's are superior to women's. Women's are not able to make intelligent decisions without them, whether you're married to them or not. And then another thing about Carlos men's,
they are controlling. Now, this is the happiest day in Patrice's life, but she's got this booming business. She's a go-getter. Instead of him to be proud that his wife signed this huge contract, he is belittling her because he feels like she's not intelligent enough to make those decisions. Let's just listen to him.
I'm so glad that my edge control is going to be sold nationwide. This is such a dream come true. First vending machine, now national distribution. There's nothing that can stop this goddess. So I signed the contract and
I just tell you before you sign the contract, get me.
I'll show you the contract when we get home.
You heard what he said? Like she's a little child. Didn't I tell you before you sign this contract, you need to talk to me? Yes, because he's a male chauvinism, yeah. He disapproved of her going out without making a decision besides him. She can't even buy a pair of drawers without making a decision without him. He don't even feel like she's intelligent enough to buy a pair of drawers. But his belief and his behavior show that he thinks men are natural superior to women. Let's just listen to him.
When you signed the contract?
2 weeks ago.
And I'm just not hearing about it.
Yes.
You don't sign the contract and tell me about the contract. You run it by me first. We are husband and wife.
Even if it's my business.
I don't. Because the contract bites you in the ass because you didn't read the fine print. Then you are.
The bailing, he's just disrespectful. Now he's trying to belittle her. Now it hasn't happened. Now the contract did not bite her in her butt, but he want to make her feel like without him, it's impossible for you to make such an intelligent conversational decision. Your words are often used together, and you are not brilliant. You're just not brilliant. You cannot provide this natural sense of understanding about how this contract is supposed to be without me. How are you going to understand the language? Did you get a lawyer? Did you read the red prints? Watch him, y'all. Listen at him. Male chauvinism. Carlos means.
I read the fine print.
Did you get a lawyer to read the fine print?
I did. No way in the hell did I try to do this in any malicious way. I just think that this is his way of acting out because he feels like he can't control certain situations and certain things that I do. I built my business from the ground up without you. I made a distribution deal without you, and both are successful.
Your situation like all screwed up. I don't waste my breath talking to you, waste my time being with you.
You didn't let me explain why I did it for my business.
Come on, here. This just as crazy as
God, man, this is
he can't even celebrate with his wife. In the first place, I don't see what she's seeing this old man either. But he want to let her feel like you're just a failure. You're just a failure. That's all you are. You just a failure without me. And then she's saying that she's doing all these things without him. She built her business up, but he still want her to feel like she's a failure without him. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. What nation do this man belong to? What nation? Is it American? Are we in a third world country where all the Carlos men are male chauvinists? They have this stereotype that women are less intelligent.
Y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. It was you.
Okay. In order for Zaddy to treat me as his equal, I have to start doing things myself so that he can know I really don't need you. Check, please. It's like he doesn't trust me to make smart decisions, and it's really making me upset. Please let's end this on a good note. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I do. Because if you would have did that, I would have been upset.
What I'm trying to tell you, as a husband and wife, we should be together. And I respect you as a woman, but as your husband, you got to respect me. You don't go sign contract without my consent.
I've been let.
Like as if she's a child, you guys, without his consent. This is her business. Why would she need her consent? Well, Girl, she trying to break away from this glass ceiling that he's in. This glass ceiling that he's looking through about a woman behavior, that a woman is less intelligent. See, this is unofficial. This is an unofficial barrier between both of them. She's very professional, but no, 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 no. You are a minority. You are a woman. You can possibly understand what the contract is. Let me explain to you, woman, that you're out of place. You should have contacted me first.
So much to where if I go off the radar too fast, and it's like, oh my God, I got this.
Baby, everything I'm telling you, if you told me not, if you're going to get the contract, don't get it anyway.
That's how you think, but if we thinking different, then that's just what it is.
You don't understand what I'm trying to say business-wise. But as long as you get what you want your way, you don't care. If everything goes sour, then you look like a fool. Sometimes.
See, you're a failure, you're a failure, you're a failure. He trying to call her a failure, and the girl ain't failed yet. The girl is had this. He don't reduce her to tears, you guys. He don't want her to be in this leadership role. He want her to be characterized as this woman that need him, that depended on him. Ooh, Lord, this man is really, really abusive. I've seen it all. Between him and my soul, they neck to neck. But only thing with Latrice, she is more of a go-getter than she knows her craft, whereas the other Letitia, she don't know her craft. She don't know a damn thing on the Love and Marriage Huntsville. But women are in leadership role. He do not want her to be in a leadership role. He want her to feel like, it's too difficult. This is just such a difficult decision for you to make. You are a failure, and without me, your failure is at a higher risk.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Well, you go. What do you mean? Because as long as you don't get your way, then you gonna cry. That's how it is. But it's truth.
My husband is supposed to be happy for me. This is the best news that I've gotten in a while. And instead of him congratulating me, you're belittling me. Just be happy.
He reduced her to tears, and then he had the nerve to tell her that she is not equal. Women are not equal to men.
For me, do what a husband's supposed to do. Support your wife.
That's right. Yes, he did, you guys. He told that girl that women are not equal to men at all. These are Carlos men. Carlos men are all the same. So this is about the 47 acres. He's got the big head. Even though the business world want to work with Melody, they don't want to work with none of these male chauvinists, Carlo men's on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? Right now, Martell got the big head. He's trying to insult Melody. He's trying to belittle her because he's such a male chauvinist. Y'all know a male chauvinist. They believe that a woman has no place in the world. That a woman can't possibly be smarter than a man.
Go talk to Martell. Who is Martell? Your ex-husband.
Okay.
His friend who brought the deal to the table. Go talk to Martell. That's my whole point. So stop being difficult with me.
I don't make it an issue.
No.
Like,
I'm not making it a big issue.
Yeah, don't let that mess up the friendship or
no,
nothing.
no, hell no. It's not gonna mess up our friendship.
Okay.
But it's more like, don't ever do that again, though. I would not go to your ex-wife before I come to you, the man, first, period. Oh, so are you gonna build houses on it?
I told him to send me the specs and then the price point.
Your ass ain't never built a house. Bye.
Oh, I built houses, Martell Ho. Let's be clear, because if that was the case, I could say you ain't built no house. I ain't seen you never lay one brick, pour one piece of concrete, put up one frame.
Yes, you did.
Hey, no, I didn't.
Hey, look, man. Hey, stop, chill. Don't do that. I don't like that.
You started it.
But you never built a house.
No, you ain't either. Man, if that's the case,
all right.
bye, Martell Ho.
Whatever.
So as you can see, he's such a male chauvinist. He got the big head. He pissed off. He said, you should have came to me. You should have told them. not without me. He's telling y'all. Remember, Cliff was telling his wife the same thing. You should never sign that contract besides me. And he's saying the same thing. You should never talk to these people besides me.
Yeah, don't let that mess up the friendship.
But no.
And that's it. Male chauvinist. And fascinating world of black inventors. Maybe you thought they were made by whites, but they actually are black inventors. Okay, here we go.
And their amazing contributions to modern technology. The first person on our list is a man whose numerous contributions to modern technology have earned him the title of Godfather of Silicon Valley. Clay started working for Fairchild Semiconductor in the 1960s, where he was instrumental in the growth of the business's computer section. Clay made some of his most important contributions to the field of computer science while he was an employee of Fairchild. One of Clay's greatest contributions was the creation of the first computer chipset, which enabled the integration of many circuits onto a single chip. Modern microprocessors, which are utilized in everything from smartphones to supercomputers, were made possible because of this innovation. The first microcomputer, a smaller, cheaper substitute for the then current huge, pricey mainframe computers, was also significantly influenced by Clay. The creation of the tiny computer opened up computing to businesses and individuals, and it also helped prepare the way for the 1980s personal computer revolution. In addition to his employment at Fairchild Clay, Rod L. Electronics, his technology firm, was established in 1970. The business concentrated on creating cutting-edge computer equipment, including some of the first computer networking hardware. Along with being a trailblazing engineer and innovator throughout his career, Clay served as a mentor to countless other engineers and business owners. He was a founding member of Hewlett-Packard's computer division and sat on the boards of several technology companies, including Intel and Apple. Despite his tremendous achievements, Clay's contributions to computer science are frequently unappreciated. He had tremendous discrimination and challenges throughout his career as a black man working in a field that was largely composed of white people. But the numerous innovations he contributed to the development of the countless people he inspired and taught along the road ensure that his legacy endures. The sprinkler for the lawn was created by Joseph A. Smith, an African-American inventor named Joseph A. Smith, born in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1867. He was an inventor and a businessman, and his innovation of the lawn sprinkler completely changed how people irrigated their lawns and gardens. He had the concept for the lawn sprinkler while employed as an Ohio gardener. He noted that the plants that received hand watering grew more robustly than the unwatered ones. He also saw that many individuals were squandering water by watering their gardens and lawns with hoses. Smith started experimenting with various irrigation methods to find a more effective way to irrigate plants. He eventually developed a lawn sprinkler that could be attached to a hose and used to water lawns and gardens. His lawn sprinkler was unique because it was adjustable and could be set to water specific areas of the lawn or garden. Additionally, it was made to save water by using a system of revolving nozzles that dispersed water in a circular manner as opposed to wasting water by dispersing it randomly. After Smith's lawn sprinkler was granted a patent in 1897, homeowners and landscape architects flocked to use it. It was especially helpful in places with lack of water or where there were watering restrictions. We can argue that Joseph Smith's development of the lawn sprinkler had an enduring influence on contemporary technology and contributed to the improvement of our world. Lawn sprinklers are now utilized in commercial agriculture as well as residential settings. The blood banks were developed by Charles Richard. An excellent surgeon and doctor of African descent, he revolutionized the American healthcare system. Richard was interested in blood transfusions and the value of having a ready supply of blood for unexpected medical situations. He was aware that during operations and other medical procedures, blood loss could be a serious cause of demise. Richard made a crucial advancement in the field of blood transfusions in 1938. He found that blood could be preserved for later use by preventing it from clotting by using the anticoagulant sodium citrate. This was a groundbreaking discovery since it made it possible to establish blood banks where people could store and use their blood as needed. Richard's discovery was particularly important during World War II, when there was a high demand for blood transfusions. Blood banks made it possible to provide blood to soldiers on the battlefield and save countless lives. Richard's invention also played a crucial role in the treatment of anemia, leukemia, and other blood disorders. However, his invention was not without challenges. The medical community was very opposed to the creation of blood banks, especially those who thought that stored blood could not be utilized properly despite the difficulties. Richard persisted in his efforts to increase the effectiveness and safety of blood transfusions. Richard made groundbreaking contributions to the medical community, and his work has had an ongoing influence on modern medicine. Blood banks have helped save countless lives and are now a crucial part of modern healthcare. As we continue to develop and push the boundaries of what is possible, it is obvious that Black innovators have had a significant impact on molding the world in which we now live.
This is your Black History Spotlight.
Say release and then drop the plate.
Okay.
3, 2.
You said on
You
three.
really said it. At the last number, okay? You got it. Hold on, let me make sure Kimberly reads.
So it's 1, 2,
Okay.
3, release, drop. Yeah.
Release, drop.
Yeah. Release, drop.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Release!
Wow. I was gonna say somebody